back into the map. Alright, I gotta say this though. Onic, they have just been that catchphrase, that the tag is so catchy, man.
Yeah, I agree.
What time is this? Onic time. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a watch sponsor later on for MPL Season 9.
Makes you wonder though, as we first saw that with the opening, right? But
Farsa.
Just some folks coming out in the mid lane, and we know that Rafael as well as Farsa is so strong when it comes to like, okay!
Oh!
Just as we said it, man. We were talking about this, the Lilia winning that lane matchup, first blood brought to you by Razor. What you were saying?
Wow.
Onic
yeah,
outplay.
It's all about the pokes, but in top lane, we already have the big poke coming out, but Dilarsky.
Oh, a little too deep. Again, it's both teams playing off of different timings. They know that that was the original plan, so they're playing off of their pace. Tempo going over here to Onic PH, but by a very small margin. Oh, my Venus looking low. Kylie gets hit. Oh, he's gonna be dashed through with a puncture. Pinned down with that Bolas, and there you go.
Wow.
Thorn Rose, keeping him in. Again, Onic Philippines now with the winning lanes is gonna be really good for them to look for plays on the map, and this is exactly what they need to keep on doing. Look at Dilarsky. He's basically taking all the resources, trying to force Wise to be uncomfortable in his own jungle. And Onic Philippines, they can look for a fight here. Even though Kyrie has lost a lot of HP, they still have the resources, and there you go. Blacklist, they can't contest without the winning lanes. Yep, 4 members here.
Oh my god.
Marky gives away his second death in 2 minutes.
This is
Oheb is
insane.
getting
We spoke
shit
about
on.
this matchup, but I didn't
They gotta rotate him out of that lane. They gotta get him away from the Lilia, bro.
The first 2 minutes, man, this is going to be really good. Onic Philippines are just going to have to capitalize to this constantly, but Blacklist, they need an answer quick.
No, they're making All My Venus very busy. It's like a very hectic day for All My Venus as he needed to kind of answer to the turtle fight, which wasn't really reset by Onic Philippines. And then because of that movement, he didn't have the time to actually help Oheb, and there goes the second kill from Marky into the top lane.
Edward gonna spot him out. Retribution on Kyrie, on point, taken this one. Turtle lane brought to you by the STB. You boys are right. They're gonna try to overload the Queen.
Marky
and
Lilia,
because of their
dude.
sheer mechanics and the damage they're putting on so early. 3 minutes in, they're ahead now by 1K. Let's look at the items.
Well, it's just building up now, and Marky getting the Enchanted Talisman before the 3-minute mark. That is crazy. And to think that he didn't even have the Mystery Shop. This is such a good scaling hero. Even when it's a mage, it will put up some damage in the late game. Great wave clear. And with Enchanted Talisman, he's gonna just spam out of his skills up top. Make sure that Oheb will not have a good time in the early stages of the game.
The thing is, right now, I feel like Onic, yes, you said it, overloading the Queen, but they're not just overloading the Queen, they're overloading every single member from the side of Blacklist except for Haji. Wise having trouble in that jungle. Venus going everywhere on the map, forcing something, and even in the 2v1, it's gonna be Marky winning out in these trades. This is not good for the side of Blacklist, but again, it is that 7-minute mark that is all about that ultimate bonding experience, alright? When Blacklist gets that power spike, that's when they start to roll again, but they need to be able to stay consistent in the early stages. It won't matter that 7 minutes, yes, it's a power spike, but if Onic Philippines can just get the huge lead, it won't go to Blacklist at all. Maloyski got them Spirit Blooms, he's lethal, he feels it, going cut back through the jungle. Haji, it's interesting how much Onic PH has rotated and how every time Blacks International might have been a second or two too late, which resulted in this small lead. 20 seconds to the next turtle. Edward getting pinned here by Dilarsky and Kyrie falling Star Moon onto that wave. This is a very low kill score game compared to a lot of what we've seen in the playoffs. Right now, look at this. 3 onto Edward. He's looking for refuge. Oh, he's gonna let go of his turret down here. Oh, top! Marky gets blasted by Haji, maximum range. He's fine.
It's fine. He was able to clear the waves as well, but Oh My Venus will go for the reset.
This is the Onic Philippines special. The banana split once again coming into game number 1. Look at how they're playing the map. They have all these winning lanes. It's gonna be hard. Even though Blacklist goes up, Marky, that is why they picked up the Lilia instead of the Luna.
Onic's taking a huge
They
lead.
didn't need the spike. Here we go. Second turtle up already. Edward putting a few stacks onto the 3 members here. Kyrie dashing out through the wall. He's just moving around. There's the air strike. Still Kyrie on point. Getting the second turtle of the game while Hatred puts up a lead wall.
Turtle
See
and a
how Kyrie
turret.
just stand through and just use the reset the factor coming out from both the puncture
2K
as well
gold
as
lead
the Phantom
at 6
Execution. Even
minutes,
using the
boys.
Thorn Rose as an iframe source so that you will not be hit by some of the skill shots of Blacklist International. It's amazing to watch, and they also secured the turtle for that, and Onic PH really just taking over the map in the first 5 minutes of the game.
That's why they call him the future, man. Onic Philippines right now, just forcing their gameplay onto Blacklist. 2 more minutes, technically 1 more minute right now to that power spike for the ultimate bonding experience. But at this point, I don't feel like they're going to be able to do anything with that. Onic Philippines, they can just continually, basically stop the fights from happening based on the pressure they have on the side lanes. Slowly something tells me Blacklist may have found the Achilles heel. Maybe by attacking mid, they can actually bear down onto Hatred, but might not be as easy a plan because of how much bottom lane was opened up by Dilarsky. But look, there's movements up here. They're waiting. Oh my Venus finds Marky. Circle Eagle. Bye, Maloyski. They let go underneath the turret. They're pinning down Oheb. Oh my Venus. Look at Kyrie from the back. Gets stunned by the Holy Baptism. Forward flicker by Hatred. Takes down Oheb. There's a fight down bottom.
Good trade, Blacklist.
It's a 1-for-1 trade.
Great trade. Great
Okay,
trade
what
for
we gotta
Blacklist.
take a look at is the side of Onic Philippines. The way they get the kills is they translate to instant objectives.
And they get the turret. Onic gets the turret too, man. And now the banana split.
Yes, 3-1. The kill board isn't that much, but look at the turrets. 2 turtles. This is why Onic Philippines have been able to dominate that gold lane. The pure control of the objectives in the game.
And it's crazy to think that Onic PH after, Marky really dancing with it. Yeah, it's crazy to think that Onic Philippines after getting a kill up top, they put both Hatred as well.
First
as
game
Maloyski back
of
to
the
middle.
grand
Because
final.
There was a fresh kill of that and they defended.
Oh wait, Marky may have bitten off more than he could chew.
Uranus.
Flicker forward, Ionic edge. Hatred punishes
Oh,
it.
Oheb?
Immediately circling Eagle onto Oheb. Not enough damage, bring it down. Kyrie puncturing on through. He's dashing.
Oh my god.
Down goes the Filipino sniper. It looked like it was gonna be bad for Kyrie when he made
Kyrie
that
is
throw.
disgusting.
Alongside Wise picks up a kill and they are getting some
Oh
kills.
my god,
But again,
Kyrie.
These turrets are gonna be crucial. Look at the map. All the tier 1s taken down. Only a 2-kill lead for Onic. But look at the gold.
full 2,000 already. Oh my goodness. And looking at Onic PH, it kind of feels like they're really putting it too hard, this win condition of shutting down OF. 0-4-1 on the Filipino sniper, as Onic Philippines have taken over this gold lane and might be looking to control this turtle as well.
Oh, charge out the soul blooms. There's the Phantom execution still kept in check by Kyrie, top of cooldown. They'll put up a wall here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Marky.
damage! And there's the black shoes. Marky does not want to bite off more than he could shoot. A Blast and Edward. All three turtles so far taken by Onic.
Ooh, did you see that tag team coming out from Onic PH? They poked Oh My Venus, and that's great, right? Because Onic Philippines, if they poke Blacklist International, they had to go back. And then afterwards, Marky eventually gets there, again forcing skills out of Oh My Venus. That flicker as well as the Holy Baptism, not available in a turtle fight, meant that it's free for Onic PH.
But look at that, Wolf. Actually, Kyrie, he didn't go for the, he went for the OR axe, and instantly, guess what the second item is? It's a Hunger Strike for this Lancelot. Very, very interesting build coming in for Kyrie. That is a snowballing build. He wants to keep it rolling. He wants the kills to keep on coming. He wants to make like their mascot. He wants to go fast.
Well, let's go. You know, it might be that he is
Boys,
rushing.
it's looking like Onic time.
Get caught, Kyrie! Stunned! Maybe he'll do one final execution. Iframes on point! The Kyrie, killer Kyrie survives.
My goodness. The last time I saw the
But
Hunger
honestly,
Strike
only
was
being
25,000
2,500 gold down in 9 minutes is really good for Blacklist, man. They have double marksman comp, and they're approaching the mid game.
One of the builds, but yeah, I did see the Hunter Strike on the Lancer, but it is true, it's dependent on snowballing. So far, Onic PH, they're on track for the snowballs, in fact, yeah. But this lead, 2.6k, they should not be comfortable with this, because if you're looking at Blacklist International, there's decent defense on them through this Barca as well as this Clint.
Mount Shocker set up. Blacklist International aware of everyone, and that's going to be wise. Putting a few beads onto Baloyski up top. Edward getting blasted by Hatred. And in comes Kyrie. Hatred secures a kill.
Yeah, again, Onic Philippines is so good at splitting up the map, but at this point, look, they are stopping their game. Blacklist, even though you're looking at the kills, yes, it is still favoring Onic Philippines. They are still the ones with map pressure, but look, that is
Wise.
Blacklist start to come free here. When those tier 1 turrets get taken down, a lot of teams struggle to get the tier 2s because of how good Blacklist International basically manipulate these waves, go for the team fights, and secure the vision in their own jungle. Usually when tier 1s are taken down, that's when the opposing team can just push in your jungle, but Blacklist, they know how to do this. They know how to open up the map very, very well, and this is exactly what you're seeing from them. Just make sure Onic PH don't give up their mid lane turret. That's having their focus, and just Kyrie just baiting through Blacklist International. But then again, it still is very difficult for Onic PH to kind of push this, because if you're looking at their composition, only Hatred can actually hit turrets. Apart from that, they need to go melee against all these turrets.
Baloyski enters a lethal death push, gets caught by a Holy Baptism. Kyrie dashing on through. He's used his puncture. His battery.
Kyrie!
Blast-wise, Haji answers back with a feathered airstrike. Taking one out on the way. Oheb trading out via Baloyski 1-for-1 so far. Both teams disengaged.
That's going to be very worth it for the side of Onic PH. They got the jungler for the roamer, and one thing I wanted to touch on this before that fight came up. It's going to be really easy for Onic PH in these team fights. Why? Because all they need to do is target Wise, alright? Wise is the only one with kills on the board. It's time to take a look at the replay and look at what they do. Exactly that. Targeting only Wise in these team fights. And you gotta have to look at Haji, the way he used the flicker to get out of the zone of Kyrie. And then Kyrie also trying to outplay Haji with the cornrows to dodge some of the feathered airstrikes. Then gets out of the zone of the feathered airstrikes. Such mechanics from, former, I would say, the rivals in the jungler role.
Man, again, you see from the kills, 5 total kills for Blacklist. 3 of them picked up by Wise, alright? So this is going to be the fact of the matter. Onic Philippines, all they need to do is shut Wise down. Oheb is so behind, he basically has no damage at this point. I was about to bring that up. This whole time, we've left Oheb for what, 5 minutes now? I'm guessing his items must be in play, must have caught up. But Onic PH, they have a different plan. They're starting up this Lord already. Edward trying to get a visual. Oh my goodness, poising up. This wall here, this push is dangerous. In goes Marky, eats a few rolls.
Kyrie,
Look at this area from the back line. Wise taking down again, but Loki did it out. Kyrie falls, and they're still going. They're still deep in. Delarski dancing around Oheb. It is going to be Edward flickering on out.
Edward, though.
Oheb, he smells blood. He wants to take down Hatred, and they're far too deep in. They disengage. That was an interesting 2-for-2.
What a great game. Excellent trade for Blacklist, dude. That's really good for them. With the 13-minute marker, we have double marksman.
Really have mastered this Lord fight, and that is what we saw in their series against BTK. They have really bodied BTK in these Lord fights, and so far it has been good. And Onic, interesting decision to actually go for heroes instead of focusing on the Lord after them starting the Lord themselves.
We need to talk about the win conditions coming in for both of the teams. Onic PH, look at the heroes. They are ability-based heroes. They are one and done, right? They're a hit-and-run composition, whereas Blacklist, they want these fights to go a long distance, maybe all the way to that final moment. Look at their heroes, 2 marksmen and Farsa. These are continuous abilities, continuous basic attacks coming in. They always, So Onic, what they want to do is go for the hard engage to the back line, destroy that back line, and back away. Instantly go for the objective, whereas Blacklist, they want to keep on fighting.
Haji's being so good with this hero.
Oh, there we go. They're going to come in. They find one. Edward gets jumped on, circling eagle. And the jump in by Delarski. That's going to be the passion. And the holy healing, saving the rest of Blacklist International. Edward's not done. He wants more. They know that they're going for the Lord. Both teams, they know that they have to do this very, very quickly. Edward putting a few steps onto the back. They take down Oheb. Kyrie gets the dash in. Trading up for Baloyski. That's a win for Onic. Mount Shocker making sure that it's safe to disengage. Kyrie still pressuring Edward. And it's a clean go. That's Blacklist back on the map, taking a mid lane tier 1.
Blacklist is starting to win these team fights.
It's going to favor Blacklist International. Onic PH
Look
with
at the
this
map.
composition.
Blacklist
They
wins
need to
the
go for
fight
the
at
far
1-1.
lockdown. If not, Blacklist, look what they're able to do. They get 2 turrets off of a fight that was 1-for-1.
Amazing recovery coming out from Blacklist International, as they did lose an important hero, and that's Oheb. However, with just, the decision-making coming out from Blacklist International was just really good, and they disengaged against Onic PH, healed himself up, get away from the zone of those dominant sides, those anti-heals coming out from Onic PH, then fight again. And it really looked wonderful for Blacklist International. They want to go for top, though.
Oh, Kyrie, just at the nick of time. Phantom execution out. Mount Shocker, he's not out of the woods just yet. Oh, Blacklist International, they've built up the confidence. I think they're ready. A very, very small gold lead. 800, you can save. That's Blacklist International starting up the Lord. Edward drawing a perimeter. The Enforcer, the muscle, keeping all the other members of Onic PH down. Oh, Baloyski put down to his lowest and taken down by Wise. That's a 1-man advantage for the side of Blacklist. Haji, pop in the feathered airstrike. Marky low. Marky as well flickering on. No more black shoes here. Oh, they go in. Edward slain right before he can take out Marky. That's 1 for 1 so far. Hatred getting blasted here, and there's an Abir's passion. Wise coming up for the re-engage. That's a jump back. Haji, he's gonna look for one. Blasted him. There's the feathered airstrike in the face. Wise secures the kill. It's a 1 for 3 so far, and they take the Lord.
Oh my God, Onic Philippines, they were so disconnected.
Blacklist comeback, baby.
The punishment was there for Blacklist International, and unfortunately, Gary went for the wraparound. Did not hit the Phantom Execution onto Haji. That's why Haji was able to just run away and punish him for his transgressions. And Onic PH have lost so much of their lead. Blacklist International taking the enhanced Lord.
Blacklist has reached late game with a double marksman comp.
This is the refined Blacklist that we were all talking about back in the BTK matchup. Blacklist, look at how well they're able to play. Onic Philippines for the first few minutes were the ones pushing their playstyle onto Blacklist, but they did not crack. They waited up until that Ube strat could work. It didn't work in the 7 minutes because they were so behind, but now, look at these items, look at these heroes. They finally scaled up through the farming on the cross-map plays, and they are the ones pushing Onic Philippines to play their way. They have nowhere to go at this point. They can only follow Blacklist tempo. I put a name to this when we saw it happen against BTK. It was called the rubber banding effect. Blacklist was rubber banding, and they were just waiting, and now this is their game to lose. Look at this, Luminous Lord marching down through bottom. They are setting it up. Feathered airstrike, blasted on the 4 members of Onic PH, and they're going to take that inhibitor down bottom. Look at the discipline. Catching one, Delarski with the Holy Baptism. Mid's going to get taken down as well. Oheb takes it, the Filipino sniper. Pew, pew. This is going to be insane right now. Look, the 2,000 goalie for Onic Philippines, it feels like it didn't even exist at this point. 4,000 for Blacklist, they're cracking in the base. Look at this calculated assault. Wise coming in, threatening the passive kick onto Marky. And
3 inhibitors by Blacklist in 17 minutes.
On the side of Blast International, and they give full respect. Mount Shocker keeping him in place. They might try to look for a kill here. Onto Delarski, he's low. That's a third of his health. Circling you by Belarski into the back line. He's going to punish Kyrie immortality. Looking for Kyrie, he's looking for heads. There's a third airstrike. Wise goes down.
Blacklist is overextended.
1 for 1 so far. And Delarski jumping on. That's going to be another one taken down. Haji from Beloyski. And it's Edward. He's running. He's buying time. Here comes Oheb. And Oh My Venus going to go for the fire back. That's Marky catching a bullet. Beloyski, he's still going to go down. The Filipino sniper gets ahead. Marky pops the black shoes. He's okay. 3-on-3 still inside Onic PH's base.
This is insane. The prolonged fight once again with Oheb just standing in that back line, and look how this fight is going to go again.
Oh, they're still going. Holy Baptism catches Delarski, and he's still dancing around, giving him shields and taking down the Queen. Popping immortality, and the Abir's passion. Point blank, Marky secures the kill. Edward and Oheb may have overstayed their welcome. They disengage. There's a heal from Edward. He's still pushing his luck. He's still going. Delarski gonna dance around.
Yo, Edward is so good.
We get a reset.
18 minutes in, and what a game do we have
Blacklist
on our
dominated
hands.
the past 5
Look at
minutes, man.
Dead even 13 to 14.
What a turnaround by Blacklist.
Now what Onic needs to do is, again, target that back line. It's very easy to say. It's very hard to do considering the front line and the peel from the side of Blacklist. Look at the items right now. What can you see? Oh, well, I can see that there is Wind of Truncheon on side of Hatred, and they're freshly picked up Wind of Nature for both Wise and Hatred. This was fresh of Wise. And
6K viewers, boys, let's do it!
As well as Kyrie. As we can see that Kyrie really would like to go for Wise all the time.
Goes in, circling eagle on to Wise. A false engage. Delarski goes back with the falling star.
Kyrie has to kill Rafaela. He has to kill Venus.
I wonder why they thought that. Maybe they're just threatening for kills. Kyrie's just waiting for a farm onto the other side of the map, but Blacklist International, they do have the advantage of all of the minions just pressing against Onic PH without the inhibitor turret.
At this point of the game, Onic Philippines, they need to micromanage so many things, you know? 3 lanes, basically constantly going to be pushing in with those super minions activated from those inhibitors, as now Lord spawns by TikTok Live. How are they going to contest for this? Blacklist, they are better in the prolonged fight, in the poke division as well. Onic will need to pull out some crazy fights, maybe even some miracle plays to be able to make that happen.
Miracle plays. We'll see if Onic PH is known for that, but Blacklist International, they're so composed.
Circling eagle onto 1. They might get it off of this odd entry by Edward, but they're not going to let that happen, not so easily. Mountain Shocker, you always have to remember, Blacklist International has that one tool to know exactly where everyone is, so the wraparound, that isolated catch, that's so easy. Again, Onic Philippines forcing these out, you know? Like you said, this is what they do, and literally right now, 20 minutes in, they need to keep on forcing this, because look at the build-ups in the waves. From the bottom side, Marky, oh my god. Marky, Mountain Shocker, everything is a threat here right now. The range game on Blacklist International is huge, as they take the Lord in the blink of an eye. Onic, no time to
Blacklist.
He gets immortality bomb, circling eagle by Belarski, keeping Edward in check. Down goes the Esmeralda, Wise takes the kill, and right now even Hatred suffers a death. Down goes the Beatrix, the Filipino sniper gets 1, Kyrie falls as well. It's only Marky left. The Lord and Blacklist marching into their base. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves game number 1. Marky goes